So come on in, let's take a sip, let's wind down. And as soon as this triple espresso kicks in, I will be doing just that, winding down. That's just going to be wonderful. In the meantime, this is the last time I think you'll be seeing me for some time sitting in an airport lounge or driving down I-35, um, trying to get the grid knocked out. I'll be getting on a flight to Charlotte soon, and then I'll be on my way back to Munich, Bavaria, where I will resume on Tuesday from the studio, from a much better environment, less grainy, easier to see, much better sound, etc. And again, thank you all so much, very much for being so understanding during this time period. But we have ourselves a Robert Corridon grid here today. He's constructed something I'm hoping is just fabulous, right? Edited by Joel Fagliano. So let's go ahead and hop into our grid and see what we got. Okay, so similar to, I'm going to start off with just maybe a kin and place for luxurious pampering. Why not a spa? POTUS number 43. I guess we want his initials up front, so we're going to go with GW Bush. It's not a bad impression. I don't think it's a terrible impression. Actually, I can do all of the presidents going back to, I guess, Jack Kennedy. Org with the motto, because freedom can't protect itself. And I think that's the ACLU. Purpose, use. Okay, well, I feel good about that decision. Sorrento and Sportage, it looks like Kias. Speck of land in the ocean, perhaps we're talking about an isle. And one assigned female at birth, maybe a cis woman. Photographer Adams, how about Ansel? Married to Georgia O'Keeffe, I think, right? NBA team with LeBron and Bronny James for sure. And I guess these would be the LA Lakers. And what do we have yellowed in down here? What's going on? 2016 film starring Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling are a hint to 17, 23, 36, and 46 across. Well, I think that was La La Land. I think. I guess we need to probably check that real quick. We got Edna Mode making an appearance today. So far, an interesting grid. Something mined in the 21st century. I'm assuming we're talking about data here. Meter or milliliter, perhaps we're talking units. You know, not bad at all. So we got a due date. Not terrible. Baby's first word, perhaps. Dada. Was winning, maybe led. Okay, well, I feel pretty good about La La Land. Now I feel like I can go back up here and actually get back on track. Lies in the hot, hot sun. Bakes. That may be the case. However, but negative campaign attacks. I guess these would be smears. Isn't it funny how smears has made it into the grid on several occasions over the last week? It's just interesting to me. I still think about that. Is there some conspiracy? We're all going to use the word smears or something, you know? It's crazy. So I think we got bakes here. I think we're good on bakes. Let's see. Let's get back up here. Let's see. Summon with a shout. Who knows? Got an OB-GYN. Yell, maybe? Tiny, wee. Okay. Tidy up. Maybe Neaton. Maker of the Honda stuff. Here we go. Actor Pitt. We can Brad. And what hot showers create? I'm thinking steam. So I think this is Yell 2. Strange. Very, maybe ultra. Loose lipped. Blabby? I don't think I've ever used that term. Setting for my cousin Vinny. This looks like we've got a rural Alabama. Okay, so we got this La here. We got the La Lakers up top. I wonder if this is a La thing. Some Tony Sopranos made it in. Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. I actually muscled my way through that book once. It was good. Boy, it was long. But it's so, you know, anything like that, War and Peace, Crime and Punishment, you know. coolest temperatures of the days, lows. When I get back to Germany, those lows will be in the 40s, maybe the 30s. Here in Texas, the lows are somewhere in the high 70s, it seems. So decided to skip, maybe sat out. Nevertheless, it's been good to come back and see where I was born. Cowtown, Fort Worth, Texas. No longer a kid, could be grown. Oh, what we got now? Let's see. And, got an ampersand, insult, perhaps we're dissing. Things cast by wizards, maybe spells. Can't think of anything else that could be. Maybe we're getting something right, we're nailing it. Blue in Spanish, azul. San Luis, Obispo, run away, flee, maybe? Is that an E or an A? I think the A is an actual flee, like on your dog. Sweet Starbucks order. I don't know, but I bet this is a latte. So let's see. Uh-oh, this PT doesn't look good. Letter shaped plumbing piece. Thank goodness. Okay, so we're talking about a P trap. Entered with a halting gait, maybe limped in. Patron of sailors. Well, that would be Saint Elmo. And Xanadu, ELO. Used to wake up every morning listening to ELO. Um, it's a living thing. It was like my favorite song in the morning to just wake up to. Like we're talking like middle school. It's crazy. Benefit, avail, and generous sort, maybe a giver. And let's see, athlete's tote, perhaps a gym bag. And is this a V? Fog or mist? It could be a vapor. If so, I think we have ourselves a vanilla latte. And yeah, I think that triple espresso is starting to kick in. I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to go wind down with a Merlot because even though it is 7 in the morning here in Dallas, guess what? Well, actually, we're in Fort Worth technically. Um, it's never too early to have a cocktail when you're flying, right? Unaccompanied, perhaps alone, like athletes that are fresh off the bench. Oh, who knows? Maybe rested. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Party excuse, isn't that right? We got Alan Rickman. Fruit that's a citrus, not a. Oh, we must be talking about a pomelo. I don't really eat fruit, but I would probably like to try one of those if I could. Anxiety related condition? I guess I have anxiety then because I'm very OCD. So maybe they are rested. Okay, I feel better about that. Harper Lee. One sec. Let's see. Highest quality is the finest. Muffin top and spare tire. Wait, a flab. That's funny. Beyond uptight, perhaps. Now we go back to the OCD. Now we're talking about being anal. Not satisfied as a requirement, perhaps it's unmet. And what do we have here? We have Roe v. Wade, which I do believe that whole thing started right here in the Dallas Fort Worth area back when I think I was 1 years old. Youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize winner, and that's Malala Yousafzai. And we got the Lala in there again, so that's cool. So we'll just make sure we check it. Soothe, okay, lull into a false sense of security. Rosa Parks made it in today. Dummies. How about idiots? Not doing much of anything, could be idle. And let's see, see ya, maybe bye. This MB though, I hope it's an IMB. It is, thank goodness. Okay, Poetic Foot is IMB. And comments further, June 6th, 44 would be D-Day. And I don't know, how do we do, Bob? I got to tell you, this was actually, I mean, it wasn't a difficult puzzle. I guess for people who do these all the time, the more experienced among us. But you know what? This was actually a pretty solid grid. Very little. In fact, I'm looking to see inelegant fill. And the only thing I think I can really see is, well, really nothing. Maybe the and, but not nothing bad. I don't have any like ETAs or ETDs or any of that stuff. This was just a really solid grid, and I like the little la la theme. It was fun, right? So it's time for me to go wind down because it's 7 in the morning and you can't sit around being sober when I'm flying. So the next time we see each other, I think I will be at my flat. invited in der Oberpfalz from the studio with much better everything. But again, thank you all so very much. Love the fact that I'm picking up new subscribers. I appreciate the commentary very much. One fella told me yesterday in the comments that he really thought the puzzle from yesterday was most impressive and that I was able to find where my mistake was so quickly at the end. And I have to say that that means something to me, right? You know, I think I responded with something like it could have everything to do with the fact that I'm always fat fingering something. And therefore, I've gotten pretty good at hunting and finding my mistakes. But it is what it is. But anyway, appreciate all the support. Everybody's just been fabulous. I love this community. I love every one of you. Thank you all so very much. And we'll see you tomorrow. Be well. Until then, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Cheers. Cin-Cin. Be well.